1 year after a devastating fire, there's little left of Paradise, California. The once placid streets are now lined with vacant lots and scorched earth. The landscape is deeply scarred, as is the spirit of those who survived. Just before dawn on November 8th, 2018, the campfire broke out.
Holy cow, that's hot.
Hope her car doesn't overheat.
Pushed by 60-mile-per-hour winds, flames devoured the city. 14,000 homes vanished in hours. Firefighters like Captain Josh Fisher were overwhelmed.
The only way I could describe it was like being in a blizzard with fire brands and pieces of trees flying. They were all on fire and they were just raining down on you like snow. They were landing on you, burning your neck. It was just really intense. It was crazy.
85 people died, mostly elderly residents trapped in their homes or in their cars while fleeing the flames. For 6 days, Captain Miguel Mendez worked tirelessly to find and identify victims.
This is what's left. There's nothing. So we didn't really know if we were going to find a whole body or maybe a small bone. We didn't know what we were looking for.
Of 27,000 inhabitants, only 4,000 residents remain. Many who've stayed live in difficult conditions, parking RVs on their burnt lots.
This is where I live now, my grand hotel. This is an 8x16 hickory shed. This is my kitchen. I have a stove. I have a little kitchen sink here.
Heather Burnhill has been living for a year since the fire with no running water, heat or electricity.
I do sometimes wake up and just say, what the heck happened? I'm 62 years old and I'm living in a shed? It's crazy. Everything I owned and worked towards was gone. Poof.
This former waitress lost her house and everything inside. She has struggled to overcome trauma and complete her insurance paperwork.
I'm feeling better, but I'm just now feeling better. It's taken a long time. This is where we were. It's hard to believe.
It is.
Yeah. This was my little older house that I worked on.
What keeps her going is an irrepressible desire to start over using her insurance benefits.
This is like the plot plan of what I'm building. This will be my new home. It's kind of hard to get excited about the landscaping, but this is my home. I lost my houses, but I didn't lose my home.
Paradise is in a forested region and has endured many wildfires. Yet rebuilding is happening nearly everywhere.
How you doing, bud?
Good, man. Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Good. Everything's great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is looking so good.
We're getting there. Okay.
Steve Canterbury is one of the first to get a new house.
If you remember when we talked before, I said, we're going to be here for Christmas.
Yeah.
We are. We're going to be living here for Christmas for sure.
I love it.
So it's pretty cool.
But now insurance premiums have spiked. Charles Brooks's payments have doubled.
Right now we're paying about $1,500. Once that expires, if we had to go to what's available right now, our insurance would be about $3,200 a year. So a little bit, it's right around double for us. But when you get out into more rural areas that are part of the state responsibility area, that's where rates are going up a lot and a lot of people are getting dropped.
Paradise homeowners have also had to upgrade to fire-resistant materials and design.
We build with different building materials. There's like the vents that are in the attic. When the heat gets close to them, they seal up so that the fire can't get into your attic and burn your house down. Could it burn? Yes. You know, but if people live in San Francisco, they're going to have an earthquake. And they live there anyway.
Higher risks and rising costs are scaring local business owners. Robbie Avila's restaurant, 30 years of hard work, went up in smoke.
It feels like you lost your legs. I mean, that was kind of like my future, and I lost everything overnight.
The Avila family used savings to buy a food truck so they could continue to work while waiting to reconstruct.
Even if I rebuild, I think it's going to be like a flipping a coin. You don't know how it's going to be. Because first of all, it's not that many customers anymore. It's no people live in this area that much anymore.
Paradise has lost 80% of its population. The state of California has stepped in, spending more than $2 billion to remove about 5 million tons of fire debris.
The cleanup was incredibly fast. You can look around, and just a few months ago, it was just devastation. And now they're going into the next phase with cleaning up the trees. We're pleased that the water is now clean in the community, and that issue has been resolved. So it's going very well.
But the process will be long. Authorities estimate it will take 30 years to rebuild this little corner of paradise.